In this video I will show you how to make a backup of your Joomla website. Every time you do major changes to your website, or once in a while, you should make a manual backup. On the server we do have emergency backups for the last 8 days that we can restore. However, it's a more complex way to do the restoration, so therefore it's good that you have your own backup. Also, sometimes if you discover a fault on your website a little bit many days after it actually happened, then maybe our 8 days rollback will not cover your working version. So therefore, always back up your website when you do big changes to it. The way you do it is to log on to your back panel of your Joomla. Under components, you have something called Akeeba Backup. This has already been set up for you in the right way, so the only thing you need to do is to click Backup. You can write some notes after installing drop files, for example, because then you know it for a later time that this backup was made right before you did this installation. You can also put a password on if you want the backup file to be password protected. Normally it's not advised, because if you forget it or something, then you can't restore your website. So keep it safe. Anyway, you click backup now. It will go through and back up all your files and all your databases. And this can take anything from 2 minutes to 10 minutes based on how big your website is. So I will just pause the video a little bit now, and I will continue when the backup has concluded. Now the backup has been completed, and it says that it was successfully, and you have a button called Manage Backup. If you have an older version of Joomla, it might look a little bit different, but it's still the same. Here you have a list over the backups that has been made on this site, and you have the date. This was the one we made today, and we made one about 12 days ago, and so on. Normally, backups older than about a month, it will delete by itself, but it will always keep all the backups that has been taken within the last month. So that means that if you don't make a backup within a month, you don't actually have a backup of your site, and then you rely on that we will be able to restore your website with our system backups. It's basically a file that is stored on your website, and by clicking this part 00, you can actually download it. It will give you a warning that it might be corrupted when you download, but in 99.9% of the cases, the file will be perfectly fine when you download it. So you click OK to start to download, and you download and save the file just like you would do with any other file that you download from the internet. So this is the way you do the backup, and you can also download the backup. You only need to take care of the backups, because if you have to restore the website, that's something we will do. Basically, we will have to re-upload this file here to your website again, and by doing some small configuration, we can then restore this to your website. So that's how you do the backup. So make sure that you do this on a regular basis. I would suggest that you never pass more than 14 days between every time you do a backup.